Welcome, returning and new subscribers. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Avala Pantera. Ancestors speak. Collective cosmic message. I was doing a few lives over on IG earlier today, and the energy's still going. So let's see what comes through here. May you all be well. Let's see what's going on here. This energy is certainly on full blast right now. I'll tell you that. Justice and Lagos. Okay. L. An opening, a gateway. Okay. Here we go. The gateway definitely coming through right as I hit to go live. Heart chakra. Give me 1 second. Make sure we got all of this here. There's a lot more separation that's happening. Something here about separation. Lagos. Still waters running deep. Emotions. Spiritual counseling. The well springs of life. Enhancement of psychic abilities. A separation for an enhancement of psychic abilities to uncover anything that's hidden. Now, these gateways and these portals in the tarot, they're connected to the aces. Those are the gateways. Those are the gateways. What is the nature of this energy? Why is this? That's fine. What is the nature of this energy right now in this portal? Oh, I know what to do, actually. Let me edit these settings real quick. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. There we go. Because this trolling energy working overtime. Show me the nature of this gateway. This is the card that is speaking about the entire deck. The entire deck. All hands on deck. The portal energy, the nature of this portal, all hands on deck. Father, all hands on deck. Father, show me the nature of this energy. Shadow. Now, Father and Shadow, they both came out in reverse. For real, for real. Enlightenment here of the Shadow. Father, Shadow, Hero, Haru. Apollo. All hands on deck. That which is no longer part of the show. Something's getting booed off. Entrepreneur. What's this energy here? Anima. I'm touched by my inner feminine. Welcome, Pantera Soul Fam Signa. Welcome, beloved. I am touched by my inner feminine. Bringing light to the shadow. Gateway Aces, Lacus, Flow, Water. Father, Shadow, Entrepreneur. Apollo. Missy. Fees. Safe. The energy, the nature of this energy is feeling safe. It's feeling safe. S-A-F-E. Feeling safe. Read between the lines. Okay. There's a portal of security, a portal of safety. Buddha, Lucifer. Child. And then the Fool. I leap with faith. Feeling safe enough to take a leap with faith. Okay. Separation, portal of safety. Enough to take a leap of faith. Relaxation. As I look at I create wealth, relaxation comes in. Acceptance. Let me move you over here. Relaxation. Gratitude. Okay. Be spontaneous. Ascended Master is here at the bottom of the deck. Taking spontaneous action is going to allow you to see something here in regards to a message from an Ascended Master regarding your inner knowing. Truth. Feelings. Truth, feelings. This spontaneous action is connected to feeling to do this, to take this spontaneous step has to do with the feeling that's going to bring you truth that you're going to be extremely grateful for, which now allows you to relax. Relaxation. King of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely something here about finances, creating wealth, literally. Because as I said, when the relaxation card came out, my eyes were directed straight to this card. I create wealth. The portal that you're entering of safety is going to help you to create wealth. You just have to take a leap of faith. Let me go to feelings here. It landed on top of be spontaneous. Ace of Swords. Your mind has to be clear. Okay. Your mind is going to have to be clear in order for you to answer to this spontaneous movement, idea, thought, feeling. Feelings. Nine of Swords. Your mind has to be clear. What's this at Nine of Swords here? Something from the past could be triggering something in regards to feeling psychically blocked, but there's definitely an increase in psychic abilities. What's feelings? What is feelings? This past situation could be someone or a friendship wanted to re-energize a friendship that no longer serves you or them. Feelings. It landed right across this Ace of Swords. That's two portals so far. As an L. Okay. L for leap, though. Or La Goose. The aces. Okay. There's something here about, yeah. This rune, if you've been experiencing nightmares or feeling as though you've been psychically blocked, this rune helps with that. You can keep it with you, put it under your pillow. It could also assist as a talisman in stabilizing emotional disorders or help uncover what is hidden. It speaks to the element of water. It'll help in giving success in travel and acquisitions. But obviously, the duality is there as far as loss as well, or fears. So let's get that out of the way. Revelation, let's get that out of the way. With healing powers, getting that essence of fear out of the way. With the truth, getting the essence of fear out of the way. But this already started with all of the eclipse energies of this year. Bringing forth that separation, 722, so one can spiritually develop and spiritually build. 22 Taurus, master builder. You can feel that there is this opportunity that is coming your way, indicating the beginning of prosperity. From enemies known and unknown, may no evil words, thought, or actions formed against us shall not prosper. Ashe. Ashe. Yes. Water is going to be essential, very essential. Drinking a lot more water. Drink at least half of your body weight in ounces per day. This could also help with the release of blockages, of psychic blockages. The moon, yeah. Truth about the subconscious. Something is coming to the surface here. Gratitude. Show me gratitude, because this is what's coming to the surface. This is what you'll be grateful for. Gratitude that it came to the surface. Knight of Swords. A decision that you have to make. Or potential opposition. You have the Two of Cups here. Let's see. You've had a feeling about this. Venus in Cancer. I have Cancer feel. You had a feeling about this, that the beginning of prosperity would also come with seeing what the oppositions are so that way you can fully move forward. More Cancerian energy. Relaxing in the phase of life that you can now take your own path. Feeling safe in taking your own path in terms of finally being able to disconnect from anything or anyone that you may want to bring with you, but you have the overstanding that if not everyone's on the same journey, on the same path, because you've done the shadow work to help you with that. Something here about father, tower moment. What's the tower with father? I'm seeing justice. Tower, father, justice for Libra. Tower, 9 of Pentacles. Growth through confrontation that leads to independence. You may have had confrontations with the father that the way you stepped into independence did have quite a bit of a emotional disturbance connected to it. Why is this stuck? Okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So with this Ace of Swords to the Tower to the 9 of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse on top of Be Spontaneous, you would definitely have to have gone through some form of shadow work to uncover some truths about who you are, what you're here to do, the way you can create wealth, what makes you feel safe, in order to trust the steps that you're taking moving forward. 5 of Swords. A lot of conflict and communication possibly with the father figure. You may feel as though you could have been at this level of independence, but you were going through these battles with this possible father figure here. Now you can relax. 4 of Wands. Relax and celebrate yourself. You're safe now. This journey that you've had growing up really helped you to really connect to the tree of life, your tree of life. 4 of Wands. 5 of Swords. And then the Page of Swords, something regarding the past 2 years that you're now able to move on from. Some of you could have picking up on a situation as far as somebody and a parent wanting to rekindle a relationship with the child. Because this child is creating wealth. There's so much coming in regards to that, because on one side, this parent is showing up because the child is creating wealth. And on another side, this parent doesn't want to show up because they haven't been there, but there's something that the child doesn't know as to why this particular parent wasn't around. And this parent may not even want to show up now because the child is creating wealth. from a higher perspective, someone could see the necessity of this journey, but from the physical standpoint, it's quite painful. It is. With the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. That's 3 aces. The portals are being opened now. You'll feel, okay. So the portals that are being opened now were open during this time period when you were having to figure this out or grow through these confrontational periods in life with the parent. Or for some of you, this could be the mother or father of a child that you share with. There is a reawakening though after the completion of betrayal, or the sense of it, the thought of it, emotions connected to memories. Yeah, completion of a cycle here with the world. Okay. The wheel just landed on the table with the devil. Okay, so each time I did a reading, this devil card definitely came out. Where does this restriction come from? Where does this restriction come from? The arts, Egypt, second time this is showing up. This came out earlier today too. And then you have the great gathering. This restriction is coming from a coming together of people. What one thought was a soul tribe, but it wasn't. So the separation of the separation of certain soul tribes has been occurring throughout this year with the eclipse energy, the crumbling. Because these are false tribes, false soul tribes. What are you clinging on to? Something is not on the same tune anymore. Vows, broken vows, spirituality and religion, transformation in Akasha, with Mintaken at the bottom of the deck. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Your guidance is divinely guided. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits about certain restrictions connected to certain soul tribes. There's a renewal of vows. There's a renewal of vows. Spirituality, the art, spirituality, Egypt. There's definitely a renewal of vows from that time period. So age of Leo, while we're in the polar opposite or polar reflection energy of it, Aquarius. I could use, let me bring this over here. Fortress, staying power, fortitude, backbone, ready for anything, endure, lasting, vows, the arts, spirituality, religion. It's all coming together. The gateway. Definitely a vow has been changed. The change in vows. Book burning. Fortress, book burning. Canceled. Rewriting history. Destroyed heritage. Changing the narrative. So the opening of these portals, or the separation of what would be considered the new earth coming into play, those who are shifting into this higher vibration, there's a change of the narrative for those going towards the other side. And those who want to remain in this old vow and this old way of doing things, that's also by choice. Those of you that are shifting into this higher timeline, that's the reason why you had that situation growing up with a parent, so that way you can see the higher perspective as to the way this is shifting now. That situation connected to something of a higher entity. Oh, why am I getting entity? Within a few weeks, the situation or event in question will develop and unfold within a matter of days. Within a matter of 8 cycles, within 8 weeks, 8 cycles, so 8 and 7. Okay. $158. What is 158? Again. $158. I'm hearing recalibration. It's 737. Loves, amores, love. 158 says love. Loves. I keep picking up on that energy where the sensation of love for people is going to feel much different, and that's what's causing more of a separation. Balloons. Fun, freedom, high vibe, relief, rising up, ascension. That's what it says on there. Stress-free, letting it go, independence. There goes that independence of the 9 of Pentacles. Attaining goals. Lone wolf style, with that King of Pentacles sitting next to that King of Pentacles was the wolf. Nonconformist. Outlaw, maverick. Let's see. Changing the narrative from the old. Your old car. Family patterns. Changing the narrative of family patterns. See, stuck in the past. That's a choice. You got 88 here. 1588. 1588. Needs restoration. You were able to endure what you've encountered growing up because you're the one to change the narrative. Renewal of vows. Renewal of vows. Let me see. Renewal of vows. Renewal of vows. King Vulture. Ooh. So there's a major cleanup happening, that's for sure. Because vultures speak to cleaning up energies. Let me see. Hold up. Greetings, Pantera Soul fan. EVE, welcome, honey. Oh, it went right to the page, too. Right to it. The vulture. And I've been noticing that as I step outside, the butterflies are getting closer and closer and closer. One literally flew right by my eye. And then today, I mentioned this on Instagram. I went to throw something out. It was 10:10. Before going out, I heard the crows. But when I stepped out at 10:10, I look up and two of them just flew right over. When I say that was the most majestic and beautiful view, because you know how crows be flapping their wings. They got a different flap. You know what I'm saying? They flap a little different. And it was just so mesmerizing. There's something, as I said that about that movie, Don't Look Up. But the vulture is the guardian and purifier essential for rebalance. For some of you, that's sort of your spirit animal too. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of dis-ease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. So, okay. The way that shadow and the father energy came through, for some of you, the cleaning up has to do with your father's side. Either your grandfather from your mother's side or your father. There's something about you having the key to unlocking what's within the shadows, unlocking that door and turning the light within this darkness so that way there can be an under, inner, and overstanding of oneself. But the bloodline is included. It's definitely having to do with the arts. I'm hearing dark arts. Cleaning it up. Truth consciousness. Wow. It's here at the bottom of the deck. Cleaning up anything that had to do with the misuse of the dark arts. Some of you have gone through situations with the parent where they speak to you in a way that you sometimes wonder, who and what is that? Because you wouldn't expect a parent to express themselves the way they do towards their child if they say they love their child. You know, 7:44 on the clock. King Vulture, followed up by Awake in the Dark. Look at that. Shit. Okay. Well, there is that. Somebody definitely got that cat vision. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And you bring forth change at a cellular level with the will to go down this path of darkness, to clean and clear up anything that has to go. Now, what is the predator of a vulture? Because their stomach lining is different. Because vultures eat anything that is decayed. So they have to have a certain stomach, you know what I'm saying, to be able to take in that type of consumption. Humans do? Go figure. Let me see. Oh, shit. Anything of the underworld, that's for fucking sure. That joint says hawks, snakes, hyenas, jackals, and even humans. Now, jackals are Anubis. Anubis assists you through being awake in the darkness. Egypt. Okay. Okay. Bad. Focus. Okay. Greetings. Disconnection and separation. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. There is a separation happening because of the ascension. Look at the similarities here between the balloons and the vulture. Those who can be awake and see in the dark are being separated from those who are afraid of it. You know that it's safe for you to walk through this dark path. There's nothing to fear. Where are we going with this? Definitely got something to do with clearing out anything that's imbalanced. Expression. Words having power here. Words having power. In the beginning was the word. You can speak life or death. Power in the word. Sovereign being guided to the journey deep within. A sovereign being guided to the journey deep within. A sovereign being. Okay. That's who we talking to. The sovereign beings. This energy was unacknowledged for some time. But there's a collapse or a merge of dimensions or densities. Harpy eagle. Now, the message of this harpy eagle is that it uses its talons to dig up anything that is in the depths of the subconscious mind that no longer serves the vessel. Guided, the Akasha. What about it? Your guidance is divinely guided. What about it? Here. Narrow perspective. So whatever was there keeping you in this narrow perspective way of doing things, you were guided there first and foremost to go towards that, to notice the narrow perspective, connected to self-worth. Why we're doing this right now. Something's bigger than you. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's a bigger perspective of it all, obviously, but energy work. Take it out there. Go out there. Outside. Energy work outside. Do energy work outside. As far as what it is that you're releasing, do it outside. Indoors, it keeps it encapsulated. Witness and support it at nighttime. Speaking of that cat vision or feline vision, being witnessed and supported. Training in nature, yes. There's something about, okay, the energy, your energy work is going, it's getting, the work that you've been doing energetically, it's getting bigger. So you need more space. Divine heart, look at that. And we was talking about the heart, the feeling of the heart, expanding, people not feeling this. This is why some of you are being separated. Because the power is in the heart. So the expansion or deeper connection to the divine heart, the center, the heart center, it puts people through transformations that they're not ready for. So to prevent any type of unnecessary chaos, you're being separated from these situations. Okay. Release. Shit. So another thing, as you mentioned, training in nature, some of you are going to be, why is it coming through as Super Saiyan type of vibes? Listen, do you? Because some of you may even be activating the power to actually illuminate fire within your vessel, outside of your vessel. Yeah, we're definitely talking to a sovereign being. Balance. It's moving very quickly. Get the fuck out of here. That's wild. Divine heart balance expression is now being acknowledged. So the work is increasing. The energy work is increasing. Different facets of light, a diamond, going from a coal to a diamond. That pressure from previous situations is what's turning y'all into a gem. You needed that narrow perspective to shift you into a gem. Embodiment. Look at this shit. Let's get a goddess energy card in here because it does have messages of embodiment. Yo, your dog. Underworld energy coming through. She stay coming out here. Are y'all children of Nefertiti then? You must be. She come out every time. You're definitely an alchemist. 4444 on the screen. Know what? Mam Lambo. She speaks of self-sabotage. But then remember, underworld energy. See all it is. The embodiment is that you are an alchemist. So your energy work, you have to go out in nature. You have to go out in nature. What else? Something about a specific time. What's the planetary hour right now? Jupiter. I was on live during the Jupiter hour on IG as well. Expansion. So, okay. Either Thursdays during the Jupiter hour, going out and doing this energy work during Jupiter hours. 7:55. And it sounds as though somebody is dropping something or building something, so that way the energy can build. Okay. Yeah, because these solar flares are really gonna take effect throughout these upcoming days here. So it can either be there for you, it can protect or not protect. Queen Nandi, intuition. There's going to be an increase in intuition. Brazen. That word is hilarious to me. Brazen. Let's see. Thanks for the game. Planetary Hours is much needed research. Yeah. Just go on planetaryhours.net and you're there. Level up. Yeah, there's a level up of intuition. Yes, there is. 38, 35, 39, 333, 859, 859. That will be a Mars hour. It will be during a Mars hour. So something about Mars and Jupiter hours. Ooh, that speaks to the level up of the spiritual warrior then. 757, the level up of the spiritual warrior. 859. 859. Okay. So you see a lot of these documents, these classified documents that have been coming out throughout the years of what the human is capable of doing if the human knows thyself. Yeah, that's the level up. That's the activation that is happening, and it's happening at a rate that it cannot be stopped. Game of Thrones ad is on the corner right here. 859. You, literally you. Okay. So if you're in this message, you are definitely, the confession was just the beginning. The Jinx part 2. That's also here on the side as an ad. The confession was just the beginning. There's a lot of confessions going on right now. That's just the beginning of, the uncovering of the truth. The truth has been coming out here as well. Truth consciousness. There's a couple of verses here from Ezekiel, from chapter 13 and 34. Chapter 13, Ezekiel. This chapter here, what is this? False prophets condemned. Okay, there you go. Boom. What else? 30, 34. Chapter 13 is about false prophets being condemned. In chapter 34, the false prophet will give information that'll keep one stuck, or prevent, or put out information that will prevent one from growing or enhancing their abilities. Chapter 34 in the book of Ezekiel speaks to prophecy against the shepherds of Israel. Now, The restoration of Israel, Isis Ra'el. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. The restoration of awakening of divine perception. Okay. Here we go. Grief, wounded healer. Surrender. Wounded healer. Surrender your grief. 29:15. Allah and Sekhmet. Queen Nandi. No, not Nandi. Ya Asantiwa. Level up, Ya Asantiwa. The embodiment. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired actions helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Some of you have already been doing this. So the guidance is to raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Okay, healing at a cellular level in order for this leap to happen for the tribe, the true tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. This here year, no lie, this here 2024 is a serious fucking year. You hear me? Because of that Pluto and Capricorn. This is the last year before it goes back into Capricorn. It's not the last, but before it goes back into Capricorn, there'll be another 244 years from now. That's quite a significant change on some the last time one was in this position, Pluto and Capricorn, it was 244 years ago. Oh, this phone about to die right here. $17.80. So this is not too long after the Declaration of Independence. So now Pluto in Aquarius speaks to people attaining the power again. That was 1776. Yeah. Especially in this here country of America. Lord God. Okay. Get it together. This fucking country better get it together. Okay? This here America better get it together. Because now something here about ideas coming up. What is this? Hold on. Let me pick these back up, because if these messages over here come back out, I'm leaving. The portal is open. The collective over here, you're safe. As long as you're doing the things that you have to do to continue your healing. Okay, healing from liberating yourself from mental slavery. Okay. We hold theft truths to be felt evident, full what? Self-evident that all men are created equal. That hasn't been happening at all. There's something about reading that declaration. Okay. And America's definitely in a Pluto return. What do you want the collective to know? Why is this energy coming up? So specifically. Self-worth. Held. Self-worth. Self-worth was held. Causing trauma within families. Oh my God. You got foundation, denial, and imbalance. Keeping one away from the truth of themselves. And creating traumatic experiences. Self-worth held. Why is this coming up? Because the collective self-worth was held, causing trauma. As I asked, what's the solution? This card is for this, but this one, as I asked for solution, deep dive came out. Expanded. Okay. Taking advantage of holding one's self-worth to expand the trauma. The solution is to deep dive, especially in areas or situations that have to do with heaviness and depression. Solution with deep dive. Deep dive into distorted thoughts and perception. Breaking barriers. King Vulture. This is coming through as far as, what is that, the 24 seats of the elders? It seems that the collective that is aware, it's a seat of each elder in different parts of the world now fully being activated. Especially in these areas where the storms have been hitting. Or where they don't hit. Where they hit and where they don't hit. Some are the storm, some are the eye of the storm. Those that are the storm could be the ones that are speaking more about the injustice. And those that are the eye of the storm is coming through as the spiritualists that can do things behind the scenes and really get this shit shaking and baking. Okay? Solution, disconnection and separation, divine heart. There you go again. Not so much that you're being forced into your mission, but you could feel this urge. Now it's time to go. It's time to kick into gear. It's time to go. Self-doubt. Let's see. What's this about? It's an energy cord. If you feel doubtful about taking that next step, it's an energy cord. It's time to sever this energy cord here. Because it has to do with old stories and beliefs. Literally, it said no mas, no more. Old stories and belief came out in reverse. The self-doubt is connected to old stories and beliefs. The masculine or the patriarch system. Without the balance with the feminine or the matriarch. You have initiation. Imbalance. Your initiation has something to do with a situation that was imbalanced, having to do with an energy cord that you are now severing. But the battle and the war has already been won. Now, you're seeing that the battle has already been won. The body. What about the... Okay. A call came in. Definitely significant, though. Shit, I got my answer. About the work that has been done. It has been, okay. The body. The body will be going through massive transformations and healing. Wow. For some of you, this could have something to do with your maternal bloodline. That you're clearing out certain cords here. Self-worth coming back. Let's see. Focus. Okay. Flow. That's Laguz. That's this rune here. Laguz represents flow. Some of you could be a white world bridger. In galactic signature, that's actually the rune for that. We have flow, resistance, self-flow, resistance, initiation, self-flow, resistance. Okay. What's your energy cord? Water. Fuck. Okay. Yes. Frequency and vibration. The illustration of this deck is, yeah, it's a vibe. Okay. Be water. Now I'm seeing the Eight of Wands because in saying be water, Bruce Lee's quote, but he's a first deacon Sagittarius. So when it comes to cleaning this up, you chose this path because you knew you would have all the tools to fight through this effortlessly, to win these wars and battles effortlessly with the beautiful flow. Although it may not have seemed that way throughout the process, but once you reach this part of the transformation, of this evolution, you began to really see, okay, this wasn't as bad as it was throughout the experience. However, there's certain situations that one did have to undergo, but you got through this. Grief and sadness. Yo, what are y'all doing? You out there making mad noise. Subconscious mind. Grief and sadness, subconscious mind. That's the ancestral energy core. There was a lot of grief, sadness, distorted thoughts and perception, self-doubt because of the trauma or situations that some grandmothers and grandfathers had to go through in order to be there for their children. Ego. Stillness, subconscious mind, stillness, eye gazing. Eye gazing with what? We have allowing here. Eye gazing with what? There goes that narrow perspective. Okay. You see how in this eye gazing, the reflection in the water, the mind's eye is not activated. But when one goes into the depths of the subconscious mind through the water element with ease and flow, now one can see their higher self or activate this inner vision here. But stillness is required for this to happen. 818 on the clock. Something about the opening of the eyes in the dark. And the stillness that it creates within your mind. And the body follows. Eye gazing, narrow perspective. What about this here? Energy work. Again, something begins to expand when you eye gaze with this narrow perspective. It's not as narrow as you thought. Something here regarding smoke and mirrors, or you're seeing a different point of view through the darkness that most cannot see, but you can see. Because you have the gift. Shit. You know the truth of this planet. Whoever this is, you have truth about this planet. It's not the way people perceive it to be. When it comes to that which protects the planet is going to become more visible. You may have told this to people before, but they felt as though you was talking about some anime, or your imagination was too wild. But they about to see exactly what you've been talking about. You won't be appearing as crazy as they thought you were. Because some of you have already been seeing these fleets and these ships from years ago. The gift to see in the dark. This is at the bottom of the deck here. The gift awake in the dark. It is something about your vision. Your vision is you got something here. You have dragon abilities. You do. Someone definitely has dragon abilities. And it literally enhances itself. That's wild. That, okay, before another 244 years, Pluto and Capricorn is now during the dragon year. And the dragon will represent, as far as in astrology, your north to the south node, south to the north node. Becoming clearer about your purpose, clearer about your past life, because it's all there. It's all there. A22. What's under this? Truth consciousness once again. Awake in the dark. Truth consciousness. Some of you, your initiation was in your dream state. Some of you were definitely initiated by someone who is a dragon or an Andromedan or an Arcturian or a Lyran. They initiated you in your dream state. If we really gonna talk about it. Energy cord. What's this? Unacknowledged. This had to happen in secret or within your dream state, so that way you would have a true shot at this. Where if someone was to initiate you, there could have been some type of possible energies wanting to play somebody out and not fully put them through the proper process. Intuition led you to this way of doing it. Intuition. Let me see. Anger and rage. That was the doorway. Anger and rage, or the root chakra. This may have been activated after a certain connection with the particular person. Defensive, let me see. The masculine. Anger, rage, the masculine. Fear. A lot of root chakra coming up here. Ego. Alchemy. In reverse, though. a retrieval of energy here, but the masculine unacknowledged. The masculine unacknowledging anger, rage, and fear triggered the process of alchemy. Triggered the process of alchemy. Energy hook. Triggered the process of alchemy. A masculine's unacknowledged anger, rage, and fear triggered alchemy through an energy hook. The body. Why am I picking up the energy of a tattoo? Triggering the process of alchemy for someone. Anger, rage, and fear. Heaviness and depression. It's quite dark. Fragment of self. Releasing that. Something about a memorial tattoo. A memorial tattoo triggered this process of alchemy towards the gift. Or started the process of initiation. Now it's coming through as far as somebody being connected to a gang, actually. It's a lot of cards. We're walking out of that already. Phobias. Fears, soul family, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan, calling your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. This energy of this masculine, with this anger, fear, rage, heaviness, sin, and depression is not from this lifetime. That's for sure. So it may have something to do with the process of the birth, the union between the mother and the father. There's certain things that they haven't overcome, which became the anger, fear, rage, heaviness, and depression of this masculine. Or for a woman, her ability to take certain actions or make certain decisions that are wise decisions because of a deeply embedded phobia. And then you have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. if someone has your name tattooed on them without your wanting. That really shouldn't be done for real, honestly. You know? That could be what triggers a deeper dive for you. That could be what triggers a deeper dive. Because as I mentioned, the tattoo, it did feel sort of odd. I'm not even going front. It was pretty out there. What's this energy of the tattoo about? Let's see. Person of water. Someone being emotionally connected. Psychic. Takes things personally. Feels deeply. That's a soul tie. The cross. Definitely giving soul ties energy. Library. Secrets looking beneath the surface, hidden archives. We have water here. Library, a person of water, library. It almost comes across as someone, you know, wanting to create a pact with someone that obviously they're not welcome to. As you mentioned, not wanting that to be that way. A false pact. Self-indulgent with the yacht. '85. August 5th. What's August 5th energy? Is that 5 of Wands? Or 6 of Wands? Needed materials. I don't know why that's coming across as far as where whatever that person's birthday is, there could be something in your chart connected to that. If it's not something that is direct as far as, you know, what you would see just with the objects and the 9 planets, this could have something to do with an asteroid. But there's something about your chart would show you a little bit more about that connection with library showing up. Because here it says needed materials, essence of life, blood, energy, vitality, roots, life force. You know? And then that's the 6 of Virgo. So analyzing more about your chart. Because when you look at your natal chart, right? Those degrees are connected to one of those days within that zodiac signs season. So let's put it this way. Today is October 6th, right? So as far as October 6th, it connects to Libra 14 degrees. October 6th is Libra 14 degrees. So the 14th degree of the sign of Libra is October 6th, because you'll have, you know, the 29 to 30 days based off of just the 12 months. Each degree is connected to a day. So that's how you'll be able to see, you know, what's what. See, right now the moon just went into Sag at 1 degree. So that would be November 23rd type of energy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Gavel, justice, decisions made, a serious situation. 854. Being judged, bring order, important decision. To see the reasons why some of you are emotionally connected to people, that's going to be part of your homework and your self-research. Okay? When you look at these degrees, they're all connected to a significant date in your natal chart. So you may not even realize that there's certain people with certain birthdays that literally align to certain placements in your chart. That area or that planet has something to do with your personality, the area of your life, and this person could be reflecting something back to you. Conclusion, outcome, finale, verdict, signaling the end, finishing first, final chapter, feeling relieved. I feel we have come to the conclusion of this message, honestly. And really take that deep dive, y'all, when it comes to y'all natal charts, for real. Because I've noticed a lot as far as the people that I encounter or that encounter me. They tend to have birthdays that align with certain degrees in my chart. And it's wild, but hey, when it comes to the stars are aligned, it was written before you got here, you signed a contract before you got here, yeah, it gets real. And it helps you, you know, to really get through certain cycles with the smoother flow, where you can now see things that happen for you and not to you. For instance, I had an ex whose moon sign was actually my dad's birthday. Shit is wild. When I saw that shit, I said, no wonder. But all the gratitude and really being able to see, when I saw that birthday equated to that specific degrees, I said, you can't make none of this shit up. And it's not far from my Venus placement. Which also showed me, because it's my Venus placement, that person was reflecting back to me my femininity that I wasn't really grasping. I was more connected to my Mars and masculine energy more than anything. But yeah. Take that dive, honey. Let me finalize this here for y'all. We'll be back mañanas, because I know these upcoming days are gonna be something raw. Okay? Yeah, that shit. I got a little spooked a little bit. I say, yo. Really. Especially, again, when it comes to those that you have an emotional connect, a deep emotional connection to. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Me and my pops would bump heads quite a bit. So, he a Scorpio. I'm a Sag. He got his ways. I got mine. You know what I mean? So, the B, creativity, cooperation, productivity. You are being guided to change something in your life. Become inspired, follow your heart, and creatively build your future with today's decisions. You have no limitations and there are no boundaries to your capabilities. Any assistance you need will always be found. And the hummingbird with the blue jay. Ooh. Okay. The hummingbird, confidence, motion, adventure. You are being guided to be grateful of the many relationships within your life, including the one you have with yourself. You possess the power to attract positive change in your life. Expand and stretch yourself in new ways. Love yourself unconditionally, and the world will do the same. In some of these connections that you have a strong emotional attachment to or connection to, okay? It's showing you where you may be holding on or attaching. Remember, love is not attachment. It's something you want to set free so that way it can have its wings to fly and it's not feeling restricted. The blue jay, assertive, daring, and universal wisdom. You are being guided to be aware of synchronicities in your life. You are entering a time of intellectual and spiritual growth. New truths are forming each day. Be fearless, trust your gut, be your authentic self. Take inspired action, and what you desire will come into fruition. So if you see any of these, they're roaming around. These blue jays are definitely roaming around. I hear them almost every day. Okay, they definitely coming through with some messages that's going to bring more clarity as far as the universal wisdom that you are now connecting to as you enter a time of intellectual and spiritual growth. At the bottom of it all, you have the horse. I love to see it. Moon and Sag energy. Freedom, elegance, and strength. You are being guided to break free from the chaos and confusion of life. Take action and expand into your new journey, creating balance of the mind, body, and soul. There are new and exciting opportunities waiting for you. All you must do is take the first step towards them. Okay? Hummingbird almost flew in my face, and blue jays are everywhere. I love that. Blue jay was my protection animal when I went through a body infection in 2021. Ooh. These lives are powerful for sure. Infinite gratitude to all of you. For real. Because when I deliver these messages, they're not supposed to make sense to me. I'm just here to be the messenger, whomever it's for. You hear it when you are meant to, and that's what's important. You know? But I love you all so much. I'll see you on the next live. Cuídate. Take care. Ciao.